Praises and cheers, dear beloved. We are here so much we are here. What is Tantra in under 5 minutes by Baba Raha, himself. So Tantra is broken down into two categories, a yin and a yang. First, you have expansion, then you have liberation. So expansion. The basic essence of what Tantra is literally, most of the time people breathe right here. And Tantra says, as much as you breathe right here, you need to catch up on breathing all the way down here. All the way down here. Then once you're breathing and catching up on your breath all the way down here, as above, so below. So a lot of people see the chakra system as rising up into consciousness, rising up into higher states. As above, so below. You actually need a lot less breaths down here to catch up to all the breathing that you were going through right here or in your unconscious aspects of life. But when you're consciously breathing down here, that is Tantra. Because it's a lot more powerful, because down here has the life force hydrating energy qualities that actually cook up everything that we talk about when we talk about Kundalini or rising up the chakras to these higher aspects into the spiritual realms, the soulful realms, the quantum realms, or the metaverse realms, multiverse realms. You have to do that with actually catching up on your conscious breathing by breathing all the way down here. Leave all the woo-woo out of it. You'll get to the woo-woo when you get up here, but you can only get up here through catching up with consciousness from your unconscious breathing. That's the basis of Tantra. Now, everything else that people are telling you, out of the window, because there's blockages down here that needs to be focused on first. Now, there's Isis Tantra and there's Horus Tantra. Horus Tantra deals with self-cultivation without a partner. Isis uses the partner as a reflective mirror. But look, it needs both so that we can fully feel, because the feeling thing, once you get into the conscious, like this is mental, breathing right here is mental. But once you liberate, expand, then you're tapping into, okay, like I get to feel how many blockages are down here, the more I can actually be conscious down here with breathing all the way down here. You're catching up on all the times you're unconsciously just breathing throughout the day. That's the essence of Tantra. Leave everything else out of it. For now, because you need those steps. You need those steps. Anything outside of those steps are going to give you more of this. Okay, so you got expansion. Now what's liberation as far as Tantra goes? So liberation pretty much is once you get all this going, there's an essence of catharsis where you're tapping into all the memories, the structures of water, because water holds memory or structure in the body that you get to actually changing, and we call this catharsis or primal deconditioning. So you have the Tantra breathing, and then you have the primal deconditioning. You have the primal de-armoring. You have the primal hydrating, okay? You have the catharsis. This is the catharsis. So you're tapping into this essential tribal animal that is inside of you that can go in and replenish where the memories do not feel supported by everything in tribal reality. Because the universe is tribal, remember that. So you're tapping into this tribal, animalistic sense through certain catharsises and really going into that. And again, you can do that through the Isis, or you can do that through the Horus. The Isis is with reflective partners or partner. The Horus is with just self. Regardless, all can be done in a group or a tribal essence to really be felt in its full totality. And this is why holding space in this reality for group meditating, Tantra is just a form of meditation. It's a branch of meditation. It's a form to get you closer to meditation, or meta, right? Meta, only through this, out of this. So, conscious, out of unconscious. So, literally, it's that simple. You don't have to look at Tantra as this woo-woo out of the blue. What you actually have here is passed down stories of the essence of Tantra. Now, there are like over 35 Tantra manuscripts or doctrines that have been passed down, and nowadays most people can only find at the most 8, sometimes 13 of these. But in its essence, what we have is literally breathing, because it's all about expanding and liberating the breath when it comes to Tantra. And the breath is water. Remember, air is water. Water is magnetism. Magnetism holds memory. Remember, magnetism holds or is memory. So you have that breakdown of, okay, it's that simple. When I'm tapping into new magnetism or new hydration, magnetism is hydration, you're tapping into new structures or memory of the body, so you can remember how supported you are by every single aspect of light, every single star that has created any light in any reality. You can tap into the aspect of that support, so that these breaths slowly, and then you're conscious all day long. That's the prime basis of Tantra. Now, the sex part about it is so simple. It's just this. When we say sex, we're talking about breathing to our sexual organs. That's it. Breath is sex. It's that simple. So we're tapping into getting into our consciousness over time, over periods, over catharsises, group catharsises, or possibly individual, and we're tapping into Tantra for its essence to get to a higher sense of meditation. I cannot make it more simpler, because if you want that, you'll know where to find me. You'll know exactly where to find me if you want aspects of rising all the way up to Kundalini from getting to this. So this is what it's all about. You have to go low to drop high. You have to go low. You got to go to hell to go to heaven. These are all things because you have to accept hell for what it truly is. And that's that energy down here. Once you actually breathe down here with all clear channels down here, the day will not be a daze. Praises and cheers. Homage. We're here. In the bliss of the wind. Inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Islam.